Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. How are we doing, everybody? How are we doing? As you get here, please say hi in the comments so I can say hi back. Feel free to tell me how your day is going. We also do a check-in where we say, on a scale of 1 to 10, pick a number and that's your day. And a 10 is a wonderful day, like you got to pet a unicorn and have ice cream for breakfast. And a 1 is like a really hard day, like maybe you stubbed your toe and I had bad dreams or something. So if you want to tell me what number your day is in the comments, I'd love to know how you're doing. But you can also just say hi, or you can also just watch. It's totally fine. So, but we're gonna get started in just a second. I'm gonna check on one more thing. Okie dokie. All right, are we good to go? Hi, Naomi. I see your tooth is not falling out yet. I'm sorry to hear that. I know it's going to happen really soon, though. Hi, Izzy. I learned yesterday that Izzy used the screen to say hello, which I think is really fun. So, hi, Finn and Declan and Zeke. And I assume Mama, Papa. So, and Izzy's day is an 8 or a 7. Okay, that's pretty high, Izzy. That's great. If you're coming on just now, I said we could do a check-in if you want to and rate your day on a scale of 1 to 10. 10 being really awesome, 1 being really hard. You can pick a number that describes your day so far. So Izzy's day is 8 or a 7. I think mine is probably a 7. My neck hurts a little bit, so that's making it hard, but I'm happy to be here with you all and read a story. So, all right, let's jump in. The story I want to share with you today is called The Most Magnificent Thing, by Ashley Spires. And the cover, this little girl trailing something over here. Who knows what that is? I guess we'll find out, huh? This is a regular girl and her best friend in the whole wide world. They do all kinds of things together. They race, they eat, they explore, they relax. So there's her with her friend. Naomi's having a 10. That's awesome, Naomi. I'm so glad you're having a good day. She makes things, he unmakes things. One day the girl has a wonderful idea. She is going to make the most magnificent thing. So there she is making something. And then her doggy friend unmaking. Can you see that? Messes it up. She knows just how it will look. She knows just how it will work. All she has to do is make it. And she makes things all the time. Easy peasy. So there she is sketching it and figuring out the mechanics of it, and she's telling it to her doggy friend. First, she hires an assistant. So here she is interviewing her doggy friend to be an assistant. Next, they gather their supplies. They set up somewhere out of the way and get to work. So here's all these people walking down the sidewalk, and then they've got their supplies. Now, does that look like they're out of the way? I don't think so. I think they're right in the middle of the sidewalk. And look, these people, they do not look super happy about it, do they? Because they're going to trip over all this stuff. The girl tinkers and hammers and measures while her assistant pounces and growls and chews. So she's working on all the things. When she is finished, she steps back to admire her work. She walks around one side. Her assistant examines the other side. Doesn't look right. Her assistant picks it up and gives it a shake. Doesn't feel right either. They are shocked to discover that the thing isn't magnificent or good. It isn't even kind of, sort of okay. It is all wrong. The girl tosses it aside and gives it another go. So they're surprised to find it's not working the way they think it's going to work. She smooths and wrenches and fiddles. Her assistant circles and tugs and wags. So they're there fiddling with it. When she is finished, she stands up and takes a long look at it. Her assistant gives it a nudge with his paw. The thing is still wrong. She decides to try again. The girl saws and glues and adjusts. She stands and examines and stares. She twists and tweaks and fastens. She fixes and straightens and studies. So there she is, trying to figure out all these things. She's trying all these possible solutions. She tries all different ways to make it better. She makes it square. She makes it round. She gives it legs. She adds antennae. She makes it fuzzy. She makes it long, short, rough, smooth, big, small. One even smells of stinky cheese, but none of them are magnificent. So look, there's all the different things that she makes, trying to find the magnificent thing. Her hard work attracts a few admirers, but they don't understand. They can't see the magnificent thing that she has in her mind. So there's her people who are like, oh, you're working really hard. That looks really great. She gets mad. Look at her getting mad. You ever gotten frustrated like that? You're trying to make something or do something, it doesn't work, and it makes you really mad? Well, that's happened to me. The angrier she gets, the faster she works. She smashes pieces into shapes. She jams parts together. She pummels the little bits in. Her hands feel too big to work, and her brain is too full of all the not right things. So she can't stop thinking about the ways it's wrong. She's pretty frustrated. If only the thing would just work. Look how frustrated she is. Crunch! Oh no, what happens? Is that her finger? The pain starts in her finger. It rushes up to her brain, and she explodes. It is not her finest moment. It's her exploding. No good at this. I quit. There she's getting a little teary about it. Her assistant suggests a walk. It's her puppy friend with a leash. It's not much help at first. So there she is, still pretty sad. But before long, she starts to feel different. Bit by bit, the mad gets pushed out of her head. Look, she sees the balloons. She gets a treat from the bakery. As they stroll along, she comes across the first wrong thing that she made. The bad feelings are about to start all over again. Then she notices something surprising. There are some parts of the wrong things that are really quite right. The bolts on one, the shape of another, the wheel-to-seat ratio of the next. There are all sorts of parts that she likes. There's all the things that she made. And she's realizing there's parts of them that are actually quite good. By the time she reaches the end of the trail, she finally knows how to make the thing magnificent. She gets to work. She works carefully and slowly, tinkering, hammering, twisting, fiddling, gluing, painting. Her assistant makes sure there are no distractions. And these people are helping, and they said, this one's all wet. And they said, this one will stop that leak. This is the perfect thing to ward off bears. And here she is in the front working on her thing. The afternoon fades into evening. Finally, she finishes. She alerts her assistant. So she's all done. The pair take a good long look. It leans a little to the left, and it's a bit heavier than expected. The color could use a bit of work too, but it's just what she wanted. They climb aboard and take it for a spin. They are not disappointed. It really is the most magnificent thing. And so what does she build? Can you see? It's like a little sidecar for her doggie so that when she goes scootering, the dog can go with her. How cool is that? And that's the end of our story. So I wanted to share this with you today because I feel like this little girl a lot. Sometimes when things are not working out, I get really, really frustrated and really mad. And I think that's a really normal feeling. So I wanted to remind you that that's normal and that sometimes we just need to take a walk. And that after we take a walk and kind of cool down, we can see that actually what we're making probably has some good things to it. And so we can work with those good things and make a new thing. So maybe if you're feeling frustrated today, maybe you work on taking a walk or taking a deep breath and then coming back to it and seeing if there's any good in the things that you're making and then make a new thing. So I thought this was fun and it was very encouraging to me. I hope it's encouraging to you too. So I hope you have a wonderful day. We'll see you tomorrow at 9:30 for another story. And I'll see you then. Love you guys so much. Take care.